President Obama.
I want to say there are no words, but actually there are. There just aren't enough words.
I'm gonna try to do this without crying.
I really just wanted to kind of take a moment to really appreciate you.
You presided over a period of time that turned out to be, in many ways, one of the most positive periods of time ever in the lives of gay Americans.
I could not believe that the future president of the United States said the word gay in the first 3 minutes of his victory speech, and that was just the tip of the iceberg.
Obama, how can we ever thank you?
For changing the way people thought about us. And honestly, the way I thought about myself.
For all you have done for the LGBTQ and any other letters they might have added since I last checked community.
For making LGBT people more visible.
For fighting for a world where I can raise my daughter to love whoever she wants to love.
Your courage, your humanity,
your kindness, your wit, your wisdom.
For tearing down barriers.
Thank you for acknowledging that love is love.
I'm here at dinner with my family at the house.
Hi, Ellen.
And we just wanted to join everybody that's already spoken by saying thank you so much to our president,
Obama.
That's his Obama song.
You created the first national HIV/AIDS strategy.
You had the first transgender presidential appointees.
Fighting to ban conversion therapy.
Marriage equality.
Anti-bullying, your federal task force.
You repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
The Matthew Shepard Hate Crimes Prevention Act.
For allowing us the ability to have crazy children that do stuff like this.
Will you sit down? It's dinner time.
My daughter saying to me, Obama helped us be a family.
The work that you've put in has really made a massive difference to people all across the world.
Making immeasurable progress in your time in office.
It's because of you I was able to marry the love of my life, my husband back home, and also this guy.
Hi! I was actually able to marry my wife.
I wouldn't have gotten married 2 years ago if it wasn't for you.
Thank you, President Obama. Because of you, I got to marry the girl of my dreams.
We all look to the US as an example, and as a gay man that is going to be getting married to one of you Americans, I just wanted to say thank you.
You made what seemed truly impossible possible.
You were the first president that even uttered the word transgender, and I hope that you will not be the last.
You helped change the way we are perceived in this country.
It changed my life, it changed my brother's life.
You made us feel included.
That hope is gonna stay with me.
Too bad aliens didn't come during your presidency. We would have been so proud to take them to our leader.
It's actually astonishing how much you've managed to achieve in these short 8 years.
It changed the country and it changed the world.
I love you.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you for talking about us.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We heart you.
Thank you, President Obama.
Thank you, Obama.
When's your birthday, President Obama?
Does it look like a heart?
Thank you so very, very, very much.
Thank you. We'll miss you.
And also, text me when you get this.
There are so many things going on in the world. Where does one begin addressing world issues? But when it comes to LGBTQ lifestyle, the divine consequences are unimaginable. It seems that many so-called ministers of the gospel today take a straddle the fence approach. Listen to this guy.
LGBT community and the black church can coexist.
Absolutely.
Let me push that question, because it's sort of an obvious yes. Church ain't turning nobody away. How should the black church and LGBT community?
I think it's going to be diverse from church to church. Every church has a different opinion on the issue, and every gay person is different. And I think that
I think it's going to be diverse from church to church. Every church has a different opinion on the issue, and every gay person is different. What this man said is absolutely his opinion. He did not say what the Most High has said, Rather, he said what he thinks. Scripture says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Mishle 23:7, or the book of Proverbs. So essentially what Mr. T.D. Jakes says is what he thinks. So he doesn't think that the scripture is relevant to this situation. He thinks that it is diversity and every church is different, just like every gay person is different. There is nowhere in scripture to substantiate that type of thinking.
But now I have written to you not to keep company with anyone called a brother, if he is one who whores, or greedy of gain, or an idolater, or a reveler, or a drunkard, or a swindler, not even to eat with such a one. Corinthians 5:11. 1 Corinthians. Do not become unevenly yoked with unbelievers. For what partnership have righteousness and lawlessness? And what fellowship has light with darkness? And what agreement has Messiah with Belial? Or what part does a believer have with an unbeliever? Corinthians 6:14-15. 2 Corinthians.
This text of scripture is often used to justify a believer not marrying an unbeliever. But the context is not referring to marriage at all. Shaul is addressing communion or relationship with others. For those who call themselves a Ak or Akwat, but continue to live in lawlessness, there is no fellowship. In other words, set apart ones do not coexist in worship, praise, or fellowship with one who does not follow the laws and commandments of Elohim Yah.
Verse 16. And what union has the dwelling place of Elohim with idols? For you are a dwelling place of the living Elohim. As Elohim has said, I shall dwell in them and walk among them, and I shall be their Elohim, and they shall be my people. Therefore, come out from among them and be separate, says Yahweh, and do not touch what is unclean, and I shall receive you.
In T.D. Jakes' world, he lives in fame amongst the profane. This word is found in the scriptures more than 100 times, either as abomination, abominable, abhor. Strong's H887 defines abomination as stink, abhor, abomination, loathsome, stinking savor, utterly. It means to have a bad smell, stink, smell bad, to become odious, to make oneself odious, to stink, emit a stinking odor, to cause to stink, or wickedness, to make oneself odious. Ba-ash, a primitive root, to smell bad, figuratively to be offensive morally, make to be abhorred, had an abomination, loathsome, odious, cause a make to stinking savor, utterly. There are over 100 verses in the scriptures that use the word abomination, defined as one of the worst stench in the nostrils of the Most High. People like to minimize same-sex relationship by saying sin is sin. While that is true, homosexuality and lesbianism is the one particular sin Elohim Yah says is an abomination, abhorring, loathsome, stinking savor, utterly stink. It is the one sin that descriptive adjectives are added to in the scriptures.